getting stomped into the dirt, to walking away when you shouldn't have. These are 10 times bull riders survived the impossible. At number 10, Terry Don West hung up on Spinner at the 1995 Bonanza in Guthrie.
Incredible, great for him.
Tough's only got to be 86, but Terry Don West.
The two-time PRCA world champion was spinning like a top, but somehow stayed calm enough to avoid getting trampled.
Holy smoke! I think he went down Spinner. He's a hooker. You got to get loose. Come on.
Oh.
He scurried away like nothing happened. Just another day at the office. But if you think Terry had it easy, Mark Kane at number 9 barely kept his feet under him.
He keeps coming back. I mean, he's been beat up, kicked, stepped on.
He got hung up on nitro during the 1997 Bonanza in Nashville, and that bull was doing everything to drop him.
That one, oh no! Down in the hole.
Man.
Get on your feet. Get on your feet. Good job.
Nice move there at the end.
All right, Ronnie Sparks right there, but didn't need it. Mark Kane handled it.
But Kane stayed upright, and the second he broke free, he scrambled to the fence. Smart move. Now that we're talking about close calls, Ben Jones at number 8 took a gut shot from Old Soul that doubled him over.
Set him up, boys, let's go!
He got jerked around, bucked off, and took a hoof right to the abdomen at the 2013 Boise event.
3.5 for Ben. Wow, direct shot right there.
He made it to the fence before collapsing. Talk about pushing through the pain. And while Jones was clutching his stomach, Cannon Cravens at number 7 got slammed into the front end of Zorro.
The lead, he needs 89 and a half.
It happened fast. Jerked forward, bucked off, spinning to the ground in round 2 of the Oklahoma City event.
Have a lot of up and down. Otherwise, they can't go this fast, so you don't have to worry so much about the front end.
He was dazed and hurting, but he walked out. Could have been way worse. Although Cannon got spun around, Kayik Pacheco at number 6 almost didn't make it out clean.
The really ranked bulls just yet.
He hung up on Brandon's pet in Allentown, and that bull thrashed him around like a rag doll. Pacheco kept his feet at first, but then he got launched right in front of the horns and landed hard.
Did a really good job from that standpoint. I mean, he did everything he could have. The only thing he could have done better was never get in that position, you know, and he's talked about it.
Somehow he scrambled up and got to safety. Pure instinct saved him there. While Pacheco was fighting for his life, Norman Curry at number 5 was dealing with his own nightmare on Shiver Me Timbers.
Like up events on this bull early in the year. To the right in the gate, then you don't really know what. You don't know if he's gonna.
The bull exploded out of the gate at the 1999 PBR World Championships in Vegas. Curry stayed on through the hops and skips, riding clean for most of it, but when he finally bucked off, his hand got stuck in the rope. The bull kicked, stomped, tried everything to crush him. Curry kept his feet for most of it, moving with the bull, dodging hooves like his life depended on it.
Just a little bit. Oh, they hung in the bull rope. You gotta get your hand turned over, look at him. He knows what he's doing. Stay on your feet. Well, Norman's a guy that, you know, look at Joe Baumgartner.
But then he took a vicious shot to the leg and got thrown toward the fence. That was it. His legs gave out beneath him.
The whistle came at a good time, and hopefully he's in one piece. I don't know, you know, it looked like I couldn't tell.
The medic team had to carry him out. He couldn't walk on his own. The damage was done. His leg was wrecked. But here's the thing, Curry was tough as nails. Despite the wreck, despite the beating he took, he came back the next night for round 2. I wasn't about to let one bad night end my season, Curry said. I've been through worse. You dust yourself off and get back on. And he did. Only problem, he got hung up again the very next night. Some guys just don't quit, even when they probably should. At number 4, Guillermo Marchi made the full 8 seconds on Bad Brody, but that's when things went sideways.
Percent of his bulls, he has stuck it on. He is 782 points.
This was round 2 of the 2005 Jack Daniels Invitational in Phoenix. Marchi thought he was done. The buzzer sounded, he tried to dismount clean, but his riding arm got tangled in a nasty position. Bad Brody didn't care that the buzzer had sounded. The bull dragged him across the dirt, spun him around like a toy, and landed a hoof right into his midsection.
Marchi does what he's been doing all year long, but he's hung up on the dismount, and he's still in there. He needs help trying to pull his own ripcord under.
Marchi twisted and pulled, trying desperately to get free. Finally, his hand came loose and he bolted for the fence. The whole thing could have shattered his arm, could have caved in his ribs, could have ended his career right there, but somehow, Marchie walked out of there intact. Later, when asked about it, he kept it simple. I knew if I panicked, I was done, so I just focused on getting my hand out and staying alive. That's the mindset, no room for fear, just survival. And Marchie, he turned down the rewrite option. He wanted to prove he could handle whatever came next. The 2008 PBR World Champion didn't get there by playing it safe. Now, even though Marchie escaped with just bruises, Corey McFadden at number 3 got the full treatment from Red Bull.
Rhino bull called Red Bull.
Well, we've seen him beat 90 points on this bull. Jump out of there.
McFadden rode for 6 seconds before getting bucked off during round 2 of the 2001 bull riding blowout in Nampa, but his hand stayed hung up in the rope.
Off his head, McFadden going down in the well. It's contagious. Look out! I think maybe he might have stepped on him a little bit. Look at Rob Smith's trying to get him out. I mean, he's hurting. He can't get up.
Then the bull stepped on him hard. That step cut him loose, but Red Bull wasn't done yet, not even close. The bull doubled back and ran him over. McFadden was hurting badly, kneeling there in the dirt. He couldn't get up right away. Everyone watching thought he was finished.
Insult to injury. Just walk like a foot log.
Tell me where you are.
But after a few seconds, he forced himself to his feet. The medics rushed in and he let them help him out of the arena. The diagnosis? A concussion. Could have been worse, but it was enough to sideline him for a while. I remember hitting the ground and then everything went blurry, McFadden said. I knew I got stepped on, but I didn't realize the bull came back for more until I watched the footage later. He laughed it off, but you could tell it shook him. You could hear it in his voice. That's the risk, he added. You either accept it or find a different sport. At number 2, Kenny Westrope already had a stitched up eyelid before he even got on Walking Tall.
Debut Friday night and rode his very first bull, Marshmallow, 85.5 points.
This was round 3 of the 2005 Enterprise Rent-A-Car Classic in St. Louis. Westrope, nicknamed Skinny Kenny, wasn't backing down from anything, not with what was on the line.
Let's see how much he dodged that hoof after all.
He might have.
Watch the leg. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the hoof got,
look at his jeans.
He rode for 5.1 seconds before Walking Tall reared up and threw him off the front end. As Kenny hit the ground, the bull stomped down hard on his leg, and you could hear the impact from the stands. Everyone in the arena knew something broke.
Bull stepped on his leg, and he is in trouble.
Took the breath away from everybody in this building. That was...
Westrope hopped out of the arena on one leg before the medics got to him. He refused to let them carry him at first. He wanted to walk out on his own. Turns out he tore his left ACL and MCL. That's a career-ending injury for most athletes, but not for Kenny. I knew it was bad the second it happened, Westrope said, but I wasn't about to let it stop me. Not then, not ever. He dealt with the pain, pushed through it. People told me I was crazy, he said. Maybe I was, but that's bull riding. You don't get to pick when you're healthy, you just ride. They call him Iron Man for a reason. Now at number 1, Ruben Galines got run over, stepped on, and somehow walked away from Sugar Bear.
A monster drag. I mean, this bull can't get down. It comes out backwards.
This was round 2 of the 2003 PBR World Finals in Vegas. Galines, the Canadian rider, drew one of the toughest bulls in the pen. Sugar Bear was an eliminator, the kind of bull that ends careers without thinking twice. Ruben lasted 4.7 seconds before getting bucked off. He landed hard on his head. Thankfully, he was wearing a helmet because without it, he wouldn't have gotten up. He would have been done right there, but the wreck wasn't over.
And Ruben looked off. I'm thinking he may have fouled. Ruben is declaring himself, knowing the bull fouled.
Sugar Bear ran him over, then stepped on him, full weight, the kind of hit that breaks ribs, collapses lungs, shatters bones. Somehow, Ruben scrambled to his feet and made it to the fence. He moved on pure adrenaline and instinct.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, no. His vest is broke. You can see the...
How he made it out without serious injury is beyond understanding. The medics checked him over, expecting the worst, but he was fine. Bruised, shaken, but fine. I don't even remember half of it, Galenza said later. I just remember hitting my head and then feeling the bull on top of me. After that, it's a blur, just survival mode kicking in. When you see a wreck like that, you think the worst, Ghislaine said, but sometimes you just get lucky, and I got really lucky that night. These riders didn't just survive, They defied the odds. They took hits that should have ended them, and they got back up anyway, because that's what separates the impossible from the inevitable. It's not about avoiding the wreck, it's about walking away from it.